TVs Greatest Scandals.
Lisa Whelchel and the facts of life in Hollywood. We're flashing back more than a decade as Lisa Whelchel remembers the downside of facts of life and the pressure to be thin.
I started gaining weight. Now, a lot of it was just because I really was lonely.
Now, why Lisa decided to leave Hollywood behind her.
That's next.
In an industry obsessed with image, the pressure to be thin can lead to disaster for the women of prime time. It drove Susan Day to anorexia and made the Love Boat's child star take pills. This cruel fact of life was particularly hard on Lisa Whelchel, who felt pressure to lose weight from a very early age.
I do remember being in a Christmas parade. Some kid yelled out, "Blair, you're getting fat!" It's funny how people just feel like if you're on television that you're not human.
For 9 seasons on The Facts of Life, she was rich, pretty, snooty, stuck-up Blair, who never hesitated to tell people what they were doing wrong.
You shouldn't be afraid to mix with your peers. And dare I even say it, date.
But in real life, it was Lisa being told what she was doing wrong. Her show's producers were telling her that she had to lose some weight.
I started gaining weight. Now, a lot of it was just because I really was lonely. I had left Texas to be on the show. My family was all back there, and, you know, a lot of it was just puberty. You know, it was kind of ironic, though, also, because, you know, any kind of set, they have food everywhere, so it's really hard.
I'm seeing the light finally.
It's kind of hard still as a teenager to go through that, and you feel badly enough about yourself without other people telling you how bad it is that you're overweight.
If the memories are so vivid today at 37, imagine how she felt at 19. She told E.T. back in 1982 when she took us horseback riding.
We all have our problem, and it happens to be mine, and mine happens to be broadcast every week.
How do you feel when they tell you that they want you to lose weight?
Awful. It hurts.
But even as a teenager, she had the maturity to avoid the pitfalls of pills, purging, and crash diets.
It's just that I don't want to torture myself that way. I want to lose it the right way. And I want to lose it when emotionally I get ready to lose it. And when I'm ready to lose it, it'll come off.
Her joy today comes from her children.
I've homeschooled them all their life. This year they're in a traditional school setting, but I'm going to bring them back home next year because we're going to go on an RV trip around the country for a year.
She turned her creative energies towards writing and has a brand new book of parental advice called Creative Correction.
So they can begin to make that transition themselves to not just obeying because they're afraid of getting in trouble, but obeying because it's the right thing to do.
Lisa says there are plans for a Facts of Life reunion movie for TV, and she's been advising the writers. Back in 1988, a planned spin-off for her fell through, but she says she's never regretted walking away from fame.
There was never a downtime of like, you know, oh, what am I missing? You know, I went from a great adventure to an even more wonderful adventure.
Lisa Whelchel once thought about going back to TV, but she wasn't willing to spend that much time away from her children. And we'll be right back.